Kubor na Khlem jong unongsan Hima.
Usembut Menteri Rang Bak Khlem, Bak Prestone Tensong, hakas ngisa jan jong hotayo, ula pli o maunodem, na kabantaban sinaya kasurok, kaban penyaso na Relbong Community Hall, syaduk kasurok ba, bami siya kajingking omsyatpi. Ya kanika project na kabantaban sinapen he kasurok, siang rong, tayo kikenro, banala, lamang hadu sauklur, laipusan lang tam kapisa, bat labo ya kini jing try an pendap no hapok kat trabenai. Ya maunodem, bantai ya kini kasurok, lapli ha kajingnya lang kapla penlong Haril Bang Community Hall do ba Prestone rengkat kajingnya dan lang MLA ka South Shillong uba Sanbol Sulai uba DP Walang Additional Chief Secretary Kejela ki Head Engineer jong katanat PWD Roads kinoi nam shnang lambat kipat ba nong shang shnang ka Haril Bang bat kishnang ba maljan uba Prestone ha kajingnya kran ulo ajing kublai ya ki try jaka ki bila ai sngo bha ya ka jaka na ka bantaban pinhe kini kusurok ulah kularu bai kini kusurok an pendap na hapok kapor sya balabo ulo ong ba Khlem ki MLA kinom dan satya ki Pynroi bat ki Jingkylla hapok Kejela balada kom kinong mikmat kimla bantrei bat wanra ya ki Jingkylla ka jingdonang bat jingher kande bet ya Kejelahi barok kawe.
MLAs, just believe me, no developmental projects will keep flowing. I think you need to understand that. All the 60 MLAs are supposed to perform and to take up the responsibility of bringing in different developmental projects in different localities within your constituency. If you fail, make lies down. That's why I used to say, it's just because of the elected representative we see changes happen. From 5 years to another 5 years, changes happen. You know, this is the institution where we already have under the banner of the Constitution of India. So if anybody says we don't need MLA, I think they are against the Constitution of India. Any institution who says we don't need MP, we don't need MLA, they are wrong. They are wrong, I'm telling you. So friends, I don't want to take much time. So let us see the laying of foundation that we do this morning. But Sanbor Shulai next year will inaugurate it. I will not come anymore. I will not come anymore. Let Sanbor Shulai inaugurate it. Okay? We wanted to provide developmental programs to different parts of the state. The issue that we have here is land. Because the land tenure system in our state is so peculiar. We are always at the mercy of the landowners. I think we all know that. Out of 100 landowners, if one of them does not give land, means the project is stalled. If the project is stalled, once we receive sanction, ultimately we can't keep any longer, then we have to abandon it. It's so painful abandoning these sanctioned projects. So thank you so much, the residents of Kensher Street, Oxford. Thank you so much, stakeholders, all concerned stakeholders. I would like to just tell you, I'll make sure that this road is completed well before 18 months. I want to make sure in this place, oneness of India. I've seen both local and non-local residents. And this message has to go down to the entire state of Meghalaya. Your local MLA has just mentioned, he named one by one. Though I can't name all of you. Both, as I said to you, be it local, be it non-local, or be it tribal, be it non-tribal, but the responsibility is same. I think that is the beauty of this locality. If you talk about development, we are there together. If you talk about fighting the COVID-19, you also jointly are there with us. What a beauty. So on behalf of the government, I would like to place it officially on record. We do appreciate, especially Shillong South constituency. I do appreciate on behalf of the government, the Shillong South constituency. People of Shillong South constituency under the leadership of Ba Sanbor Shulai. Number two, see why I wanted to be present in this small function which is very, very meaningful. I told Ba Sanbor, okay, I'll be here. In fact, I hardly go to lay the foundation stone until and unless it is so important. I think you must have seen that. I hardly go. I used to request our local concerned MLA, please go inaugurate or please lay foundation stone. But this one I'm telling her, I told Basanmor, okay, I'll be there with you since you request me to be here. So I wanted to be here. Because I knew the history, as he already mentioned. I knew the history right from day one. And this road, as he already said, the link road, will reduce the traffic of not less than 35%. If you talk in terms of Greater Laban area, I knew so many of you keep going down to Guwahati, and you keep going down maybe towards West Khas Hills, or maybe to Dauki or Sora. Ultimately, you don't have to go to take a turn via civil hospital or via railway. Straight away you reach there, it's a matter of 5 or 10 minutes. So linking road is the agenda number one of the government as far as Shillong city is concerned. I'm so thankful to the official of the cantonment board, though the CEO was not here. I made to understand the executive engineer and other officers were here. Thank you so much. Very soon I'm going to have a joint meeting regularly with all of you from the cantonment board, because we need to jointly come to a solution. Because it so happened quite a number of places where we're supposed to have a link road. Sometimes it falls under cantonment board, defense land. Recently we just met our defense minister, CM and myself. We discussed about all these issues. And the government of India even are ready to rescue us or to meet a permanent solution as far as traffic issue is concerned in Shillong. Number three, very soon I've asked my engineer to again process the DPR or the estimate. Here I think we saw in that Anjali petrol pump, we get choked. I think that is the massive choke point where we meet every day. And this time we are going to have a bypass inside that Nepal building. I think you know that Nepal building. Inside the Nepal building, we go straight all along the boundary of that MES, straight away we touch in that main road again. We don't have to go via that petrol pump. So very soon we are going to get sanctioned for that, and very soon we are going to start that work. See, these are the kind of program where we prioritize. And now I'm just telling you, our plan is, I think, whether you know or not, while coming down from Kerala, you reach that MES. So there is existing footpath where you can cross that river, Umpling. And then you reach Umpling directly from that MES. Even that one I've asked the engineers to prepare DPR. Maybe we can construct a bridge. It connects directly. You don't have to go via Renja anymore. We need to just go from there straight away to Umpling, and then you can go to Nekrims easily. See, these are the issues where from the government, from Blue Department, we wanted to identify. And I'm just telling you, this can be done. As already mentioned by Baksan Boshulai, this can be done only if the concerned stakeholders are on board.
The road from Rilbong Community Hall to connect the NH at the Rilbong Junction. The length of the road will be 160 meters, but considering the purpose it will serve, this will not only benefit the residents of this area, but the entire Shillong will be benefited. With the completion of this road, we expect that the congestion of traffic at the Rhino Point will be considerably reduced. As we all know, Shillong is a very fast-growing city, and the traffic density is one of the highest in the country. Traffic on the main roads are going up day by day, causing inconvenience to everyone. However, considering the availability of land for the widening of roads, construction of flyovers, and improvement of junctions within the city is not easy. Therefore, to reduce congestion of traffic on the main roads, the most viable solution is the construction of link roads like this, for which we are laying the foundation stone today. On behalf of the department, I wish to express my gratitude to the Deputy Chief Minister, who is the chief guest here today, and his government for sanctioning this project, and also not to forget the MLA from Laban, South Shillong constituency, for taking the initiative and getting this project sanctioned. I also like to express gratitude to the residents of the area for donating land, which they'll be parting free of cost for the widening of the existing footpath. The construction of this road will include the construction of a new bridge over River Umshirpi, and the old bridge will act as a subway during construction. And the department will make all efforts to complete the project within the shortest possible time, which will take about 18 months. I'll tell you briefly about the project. The nomenclature of the project, which is sanctioned, is construction including widening, metaling blacktopping of Ling Road from existing PWD road via Rilbong community up to Umshirpi, existing PWD road Rilbong. This was sanctioned on 31st August 2020. The total sanction amount is 4 crores 35 lakhs and 66,000. And the scope of work in this project will be construction including metaling blacktopping, construction of RCC bridge, which span over 21.8 meters, construction of retaining wall, breast wall, construction of fence wall, and construction of drains. Thank you.
I've given his patient hearing when the proposal has reached the planning department. I discussed with him. I discussed with our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister regarding scheme, and finally they have seen, they have, they know that it's a very, very genuine proposal which will cater to the needs of each and every one of us, not only for the resident of Greater Laban area, as stated by our Chief Engineer. This will ease also, this will benefit also the people of the entire Shillong and adjoining areas. So remaining part, I must express my sincere thanks also to our PWD. I think the guideline will not be possible for the government to sanction, because they have to avoid from any dispute in future based on the experience record which the PWD is having. In previous years, there are so many disputes, court cases and all regarding the land dispute. So all this requirement, all these documents need to be submitted in time before the PWD forwarded the proposal to the government. 18 months to complete the construction work. Yes, of course. You see, when I was MDC, it's a matter of 16 years ago. Many of my friends from my constituency, from Relbong, Kinsisi, Lumparing, from the entire Right Laban comprises of 8 Dorbarchnong, 8 headmen, the Greater Laban. So I try my level best to approach as an MDC to the authority of this council. It's a matter of the PWD department. But we could not materialize it. So with the blessing of God, with the support of each and every one of you, we have tried our level best, because as you are all aware that the Greater Laban area, having 8 Dorbarchnong, we are having only 1 entry, 1 exit. Entry from Civil Hospital, exit from Rhino Point. Entry from Rhino Point, exit from Civil Hospital. So, especially the students, the parents, the business people, and everybody, all the general public, they have given the suggestion. I think to me, right from the time I was MDC, I have received series of applications suggesting that we should have this link road, which will ease the resident of our Greater Laban area. What we have experienced during the traffic jam in Rhino, sometimes we got stuck for more than 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours. So all, especially our brother and sister who are students going to school, to 101 area, they have to return back. And sometimes our friends who are going to Guwahati, to airport, due to this traffic jam, so they have to miss the flight and so on. So all these difficulties. So today, this will be a very vital road which will ease the people. Sometimes if we face the traffic jam, so at least this will be the one of the road which will ease the people if you want to go to Guwahati or to 101 area and other villages. So I, on behalf of the people of 19 South Shillong Presidency, and on behalf of the people of, on behalf of each and every one of you, I express my sincere thanks to the ground force, to the land owner, especially the ground force of the PWD department. When we are having with the Dorbarchnong, we have a series of discussions, and finally we had a survey jointly with the with the officer of the Shillong board to prepare the DPR, the project. So our sincere thanks also goes to the engineering wing of the PWD department who have prepared the DPR, and accordingly, as an MLA along with the Dorbarchnong, each and every one of you, here also I must express my sincere thanks to the CEO.